On this episode of Test Chamber, we're taking a look at Butts Panda's great adventure through the Warlords of Draenor expansion in World of Warcraft. Hello, everyone. I'm Andrew Reiner. Controlling Butts Panda is Dan Tack.
Hey.
Your favorite character, right?
Absolutely.
Famous character in World of Warcraft. Maybe the most famous character.
One of the most renowned heroes in the realms.
And what is up with this expansion, Dan? It looks a lot different.
So, if you'll check out the area we're in right now, this is the garrison. This is essentially World of Warcraft's take on player housing. It's pretty crazy.
But it's more like you get a city.
Yeah.
This thing is gigantic.
You will actually build up a huge city full of quests, crafting hubs, and resources that you'll be able to really customize. And
Whoa!
It's a crazy new part of the game.
What's that two-headed dragon?
It's a dragon rider.
Yeah, but what is that?
They're all over
yours?
the
Is
place
that one
in
of your
Warcraft.
characters?
Yeah, he's one of my friends. This is all my zone here.
Yeah, I mean this whole thing is yours. Like everything down there in the valley, all that stuff.
So this is a fairly upgraded garrison, just so you know. When you start out, you won't have nearly this much stuff.
And you're upgraded to level 100. This is a beta character, right?
Yep, so we've got basically access to everything, so which is why we're going to check out some of the new systems here right now. So if we were putting buildings into our garrison, we'd talk to this architect guy over here.
Keep it quick, kid.
He has a quest. He has quests we have to
day.
do before we can do that, unfortunately. But essentially, you plug different buildings into sockets in this zone here, and we'll just run out and take a look real quick. Ooh, I'm still. So like this thing right here, that can become like an alchemy lab or all kinds of other crafting buildings, and you've got all kinds of different plugs you can socket buildings into. So it's a really easy building system as long as you have the materials.
So when you first get here, you don't have the high walls. It's just a few people, maybe one building. Is that kind of how it starts off?
You'll have this building right here, and it'll be a lot smaller.
Okay. And then eventually through questing and all that stuff, you unlock the other stuff that you can add. How much customization do you have over it? I mean, obviously you're using sockets, so you're kind of plugging in pieces where they want you to put them.
Right. So it is in that respect, yes, but there are a lot of different building options you can have to make the city that you want, essentially. So, and there's also this element too, which is completely new for Draenor, and that is the follower system. So,
Which is just clicking OK.
It is at the onset, yes. You've got these you'll assemble this crew of different followers, sort of like Pokemon. You don't want to collect them all, right? And you can take these different characters and put them on missions. So they level up.
Some
work.
bugs there?
Yeah, it's beta. So you can send them on different missions. So I'm sending out Bluke, our warrior here.
And he's going to take on...
He's going to take on this Frostfire Gronling.
Okay.
So it's going to take him a total of 30 minutes to do this. And when he's done, he's going to bring back this contract for another follower. Super cool.
I like that they have 15 minutes of travel, and then the mission takes him 15 minutes. Is that different? Obviously different times, but do they base it on how far he's going out into the world?
You know what? Probably. I don't have a real answer for you, but I do know that these followers, they all have all kinds of different skills. Like this Bluke here, he's got recklessness, and he's a heavy drinker. So he has increased success chance when on a mission with a Pandaren. So if we were to put him on a team with a Pandaren, they'd have a better chance of winning and getting the reward. So we'll send him out, and he'll be back in 30 minutes with results.
Okay, so this one's 8 hours.
So these are much bigger missions. These are tier 100 missions, level 100. So we're going to need this one takes on a Blade Moon, I don't even know what that is, Genusaur, a Botany Grower, and a Botany Grower, and a Botany Warder.
Sounds like you just need to send out people that drink a lot. I think that will work with everything here.
Well, we've got a level 99.
That should be fine.
Now, see, normally what we want to do when we're doing
0% chance.
Well, we've only got one person on the mission so far.
It doesn't matter.
It's a 3-person mission.
He's weak.
So we've got
0% chance.
And we still have, with 3 people, we still have 0% chance. So what you want to do when you're doing these all have different skills, right? And your guys all have different skills. So what you want to do is you take different characters with traits and abilities. This is kind of like the real game. And you sync them up so they can counter the opposing team's strengths for a better chance at winning the mission.
Why are you...
They're going for it.
They're dead.
They'll level up. They'll get some XP even if they fail.
Can they die?
They cannot die, but you won't get great rewards. As you can see, you can send out your little guys.
How do you get all these guys?
You'll unlock them through quests and even drops. Like you saw, one of those missions we had actually gave a mission for another contract. So that's how you get them. You find different contracts, and sometimes people you're questing with will give you either building plans or contracts for new followers.
How many can you have?
I don't know if there's a cap.
And can you get rid of them, or are they always with you?
As far as I know, they're always with you, but maybe you can get rid of them. You are limited by some of these other missions take more materials to send them out.
I'm just wondering if you can have just all pandas, or you know what I mean, like all dragons. And
I'm pretty sure that after we dive into the expansion for a while, people will have hardcore panda teams and hardcore orc teams and all that kind of good stuff.
Can I visit other players' garrisons?
That's a great question. I don't think you can. That doesn't mean I'm right.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see that stuff. Obviously, people would be able to post them on YouTube in their videos, but it'd be cool to see them in the game, to see how people are progressing.
Sure. And you can check out your garrison report here, and maybe they'll even make that mobile so you can send your followers out when you're on the go, which would be really cool.
I think you're going to get some bad news in about 8 hours on one of those.
Yeah, but they might get some experience and level up, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, let's just run around here. I want to see.
So
see your place here.
Here's an example plot. We could socket a crafting building in here or something, or a resource building. And same here. So this is, like I said, this is tier 3, so we're going to have lots of different plots. The starting garrison, you've only got like 4 or 5 pegs you can put stuff in.
And the environment around you here, the base around you, can you upgrade that? The walls and the gates?
It becomes visually, superior every time you upgrade it to the next tier.
And tile sets, is that available too?
I don't think so.
Really?
This is, not that I know of, no. So there's not that level of customization with the walls and stuff, but certainly by the building-to-building basis, yes.
And where is this based? How do you get to this?
This is in one of the starter zones for Draenor, Frostfire Ridge. So players will be coming through here around like 90 to 92, I believe, and you'll be setting up with your garrison almost immediately upon entering into the Draenor.
Let's see it on the map.
So it's a big part of the game. And as you can see, if we leave the zone,
okay,
it should show up on our map as garrison.
And this is, as we pointed out, this is still in beta. Super happy to be on the rocket.
It's a great ride.
When is this coming out, Dantac? When will it be officially released?
This will be out sometime in Q4, November or December. So you can see, big thing on the map, garrison.
Yeah, pull out a little more. It's like Google Maps. Keep going. Yeah.
So this is Frostfire Ridge.
Okay.
And as you can see, the questing has sort of changed a little bit. So now you get a really clear sense of whether you completed the story in a zone or not by this story progress indicator. And these things have now taken the place of the old fetch and kill quests. You don't have to go and pick up a quest marker from an NPC anymore. You just go there and kill stuff, and you get the credit.
And all the bells and whistles of WoW obviously included in terms of the battling and raids, stuff like that.
Sure. So all the old content that you can expect, dungeons and raids and all that stuff, has basically just been... It's just an addition of the garrison system, which is tied into a lot of different aspects of this expansion. And they've also done some ability condensing, so you won't have completely clogged hotbars with 70 abilities or so on them anymore. They sort of dialed that down. And they've also dialed down stats, so you won't be hitting for 10 billion damage anymore.
Why?
So we're back to 10,000 being a lot of damage, Draenor. So.
And is that across all of WoW?
Yes.
I mean, that's a big. Okay.
That's a stat squish across the board.
I'd like to watch you cruise around on your rocket for a couple more hours, but I think that's a pretty deep dive in what people can expect. Obviously, this is still really early. Coming, as Dan pointed out, in the fourth quarter of this year. Thanks, Dan. Any parting thoughts here?
I can't wait to build up a garrison. It's really cool how you get to do it, and the follower system, I'm sure, is going to really be interesting to play around with.
Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time on Test Chamber.